I do feel a bit guilty, you know. You guys will know that if it's left to us, there'll be no weddings, you know that. Thank you, Irene. At the church today, I thought it was a lovely service. The weather was brilliant. It was really lovely. We really like you, Ben, you know that. I've known Ben for almost 10 years now, and the very first time he ever phoned me was on my mobile, his mobile. That's the first time you ever spoke to me. 2 years ago now, and I was rolling the wicket, my beloved wicket at Rockhampton, as you all know. I groundsman there, unpaid. And Ben, I couldn't believe it, and I thought, well, this is an unusual phone number. Anyway, I did answer it, and he said, "It's Ben here, Mike." He said, "Don't panic, Kath's okay." I thought, that put one worry out of my mind, so yeah, she's okay. He did ask me. He said, "Mike," he said, and I thought this was really, really commendable, really old-fashioned. He said, "Mike, could I have her hand in marriage?" And I thought that was really, really nice, you know. And I said, "Yes, of course you can." The biggest mistake I ever made was I should have said any Saturday, but not a Saturday in the cricket season. But before I realised my mistake, the date was fixed, and so I missed my cricket today. But never mind. We played cricket this morning, and the Tylers v the Wheelers. For some reason they won, but I don't know why. They have more over, so I've not only lost a daughter today, but I've lost a bloody cricket match. Anyway, Ben, welcome. There's James Grindle. I've seen those boxes out there, those little wooden boxes. I don't know if you can all see them. Well, I was asked to make a box, and I built one. The reason for the box was so when James speaks, he can stand on it. But Irene thought they were so nice that I had to build another dozen or so. Anyway, that's how the boxes started. Anyway, James will speak to you later. I bet you all know him. He's a rugby player. I believe he plays scrum half for Newcastle Falcons in the Guinness Premiership. I did check out the website, and it said that he's known as the Grindleizer, and Bobby G. I don't know who Bobby G is, so I also hear your favourite food is pepperoni pizza and sticky toffee pudding, but I'm afraid we can't have that on the menu tonight, roast beef. So anyway, you'll hear from James later. I'm halfway through. Anyway, to Catherine, my lovely Catherine, she was the ugliest baby you could ever wish to see. In fact, you know, I always remember the day. It was the day that Virginia Way was playing Chris Everett in the Wimbledon final, the semi-finals actually. And Irene, as usual, was getting pissed on gas and air. Not responding to the medical instructions. So poor old Kath, well, we didn't know what it was going to be at first, but the poor baby was stuck in the birth canal for over an hour. And when she finally came out at 20 to 6 on the 29th of June, she looked ugly. Her head had been stuck in the birth canal for over an hour, and it was elongated. A flat face, like Thomas the Tank Engine. And I thought, what have I got here? And the nurses said, "Don't worry, Mr. Tyler, in the morning she'll be lovely. It'll all go back in shape, you know." And true enough, next day she was okay, and she turned out like the princess she is today. 3 sons. Because believe me, that all Catherine wanted to play with when she was young was balls. I'll say no more. We even bought her a doll's pram one Christmas. I think she's about 3 and a half, 4, I can't quite remember now, but within 2 days, out went the blanket, out went the dolls, in went with the cricket bat, in went with the football, and you know, that was what respect she treated a doll's pram, you know. Growing up, well, the boys thought she was a brother as well, I think. I mean, they knew no different because she was so competitive, wanted to play all the ball games, cricket, football. And I always remember one day they were playing football on the lawn. It was muddy, they were filthy dirty, we had to go out. Noreen stuck them in the bath. She said, I've got to put them in the bath, she said, because we've got to be out by 6 o'clock tonight. And I think it was the first time the boys realised that she was not a girl. So I always remember they were all in the bath, and all of a sudden there was a cry, Mummy, Mummy, this is William, saying, Catherine's not got a willy. You can't remember that. Anyway, she could be embarrassing as well, and I'll tell you a story now about when I was in a gift shop on Christmas Eve in Thornbury, and I was the only guy in there with a little girl in my arms, Irene, and there was about a dozen ladies in there, all looking, you know, for last-minute Christmas gifts, and plus there was 3 big burly rugby players from Thornbury Rugby Club, and suddenly they made a swift exit, leaving me holding Catherine and a shop full of ladies, and they left a horrible smell. And do you remember, Kath? You held your nose, pointed to me and said, "Poo stinker, Daddy. Daddy made us smell," and I've never been in so embarrassing in my life. Anyway, not long after, I could tell you a story what happened in the Chinese takeaway, but I won't because I'll be put inside now for what I say. Do you remember that? No, I better not. Anyway, on to Catherine and her achievements, both academically and sporting. I'm really proud of her. She's doing a job which she loves doing. She's teaching a sport which she's obviously likes playing. I think that, hang on a minute, here we go. I think I can talk about her qualifications as regarding the international for England hockey. She played for England in the European Championships in Vienna. And, hang on a minute, I'm just on the next one. And it's just been announced that she's become a double international, which any player can be proud of, because she's just been selected to play for Singapore at cricket in the forthcoming I think it's Asian Championships or 2020. Anyway, I'm a really proud father of her. I'm really pleased she's married a great guy like Ben. And I think now I have to toast the bride and groom. Is that correct? Well, I've run out of cards, so I think I think the order is that I do propose the bride and groom.
The bride and groom.